Potential is everywhere, but opportunity is not. Someone's opportunity is in your hands.
It's about to get wild.
Welcome to Wild Wednesday, your 3-minute boost for leadership, culture, sales and marketing, and business breakthroughs to help you win the day. Let's pump the hump. So a few years ago, I was doing some work with a nonprofit called Compassion International. And I was told I was going to get to meet Richmond, and he was going to be the next president of Kenya. I'm a good embellisher. I'm a PR guy. I like to spin things. It felt like a little much though. And then I met Richmond. I thought, this guy's going to be the next president of Kenya. So Richmond stood on stage and told his story about how a 13-year-old girl for $1 a day sponsored him. And that sponsorship meant he got to go to school and learn. It meant that his health care, his medical, his food was taken care of. He said, potential is everywhere. Opportunity is not. Someone's opportunity is in your hands. And I grabbed my phone and it flew in the air. I remember this very, very precisely. It fell on the ground. It was a quote that has stuck with me for nearly a decade. So here's my challenge this week. Who on your team needs an opportunity? I'm not necessarily saying give somebody more money or promote them. Some of y'all need to pay some people a little better. But who on your team needs more? Who on your team has earned it? And you need to elevate them, recognize them. Maybe you give them a title. Take time as a leader. Your job is to elevate, to lift, and make sure everyone grows. Because if they don't have a growth plan, if you haven't worked with them for that, they might just grow their way or find that growth plan somewhere else. And I'm telling you, you don't want that. Take time because someone's opportunity is in your hands. Let's grow.
Ooh, yeah. Kool-Aid. Flavor of the week.
Vincent van Gogh tells us, great things are not done by impulse, but by a series of small things brought together. Let me ask you a question. I challenged you to channel your inner toddler, write down your vision, and then ask yourself why, at least 5 layers deep. Did you do that? Well, then I left you with this. Let's look at our long-term vision, right? We're gonna start putting some strategy, some structure, some markers behind this long-term vision, something we can really aim for, and we've tied it in deep at this point. Now that you've got that written down, you've got that established, I'm gonna challenge you to go one step further with it. I want you to break it apart into life domains or areas of focus. From a business standpoint, think of it maybe as in departments. Most businesses have sales and marketing, they have a finance department, and they have an operations department. All 3 of those come together to form the major goal of the company. Maybe you can do that on an individual level. Personal growth, your financial situation, your family, your career. The point being, take this really deep-seated vision that you've tied into really well, and we're going to break it apart into smaller chunks. Remember the Van Gogh quote. Now that you've got that idea, I want you to start picturing a puzzle, right? So these areas of focus are like a puzzle. First, if you're like most people, you're going to build the ring around the outside. You're going to find your 4 corners, and then you're going to start building the ring, and then you're going to build some trees over here, a lake here, and then sky there, right? And then when you're done, you got this great big picture called a puzzle. The puzzle is not the puzzle without all the individual pieces, but you got to start with the individual pieces, bringing them together to form the puzzle. So here's your challenge. Take your vision, break it apart into life domains, areas of focus, departments, if this is a business vision, and I want you to establish a vision for each one of those areas. Next week, we'll dive a little bit deeper into this and start getting into goals, milestones, objectives, missions, whatever you want to call them. These are the milestones along the way to pursuing our vision. We'll see you then.
Excellent.
Relationships are the heart of long-term sales success. So be genuine. People buy from people they trust and they like. Prove to your customers that you care about them long after the sale. The deal isn't done after the sale is closed. Send a quick message to your customer and let them know that you appreciate them and you appreciate their business, because that can lead to repeat business. Networking is key. Attend events, connect on social media, and always look for ways to expand your professional circle. So go build those relationships. I'm out.
Hey, we'll see you next week.
Stay wild.
Does it matter, Craig? I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to the other Craig.
I don't know how to open this actually.
Are there reindeer outside?
I think I'm saying trust too much.
I was, oh boy.
Trust, 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 trust.
He's gonna be the next president of Uganda. Nope, it's Kenya. It's Kenya, it's for sure Kenya.
Craig, this one's bad.
It's definitely Kenya.
I'm not doing that again.
We'll see you next week, or else.